Hey guys, this is Matticus with the United Nations and the Sunday Afternoon Project. We're here at World Logic Day with my friend Kwan. How are you?
I'm good, Matticus.
Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay, because
because
you say everyone's name all the time, and I'm like, I really want to say his name, but I don't want to say it incorrectly. You're like, it's so fun. Well, so were you on a panel or anything today?
No, we're actually one of the media sponsors here. It's a great cause. Trying to get back to the community, and it's just one of those things that we love being a part of.
Well, that's great. We're glad to have you here. So we just have 3 quick questions for you. We'll see how easily you can make it. Okay. So we're curious here at Sunday Afternoon Project to know what motivates you. What's keeping you up at night, or what's getting you up early in the morning?
I think, honestly, Matticus, one of the things, again, being part of this event and being connected with you guys, is that we always love, my partner Erica, getting behind projects that are involved around people. Whatever it is, homelessness, or whether it's giving back for LGBTQ, equal rights, advancement of women and minorities in the space. That's what really drives us all the time.
Okay, you definitely have the energy and a lot of passion every time I've ever ran into you. But so tell me, I'm sure you have some downfall moments, right? And just to help humanize you to the viewers that are watching this video, has there been a rut? Like, how do you get yourself through that?
Honestly, I think it's a lot of, if I'm going to be really honest, man, it's guilt. Sometimes I feel like, have I done enough? Have I given enough? And when I feel like I can answer that yes, then it's really hard to balance it all out between what I can physically and emotionally do, or financially do sometimes, right? So I think that's what I have to wrestle and find the good, healthy balance point, which is one of my goals for 2024.
We only have a certain capacity, I understand. Yeah. And our second question is what does belonging mean to you?
Oh man, it's a really good question. I think belonging for me is being able to walk into a space where I can look around and I see people like me. And I don't mean just like appearance, but I'm talking about causes or conversations that they're having. And it's a safe space, whether they look like me, talk like me, sound like me, or even dress like me, where it's just that general area, like this is a good and safe place where regardless of our differences, we can connect somehow. So that's important to me. That's belonging.
Well, you can tell because you've created one of those communities, right? What do we call it?
We call it the Net Do ATX Live, and it's something that, again, when I had a chance to meet you, and I had a chance to meet Hans and Luis, I'm like, these are my kind of people, right? We may look different and we may come from different time periods, but there's a certain energy and connection when you meet people like you guys that you're like, I need them around me all the time. And again, that's something we've tried to create in our experience.
You've definitely built that sense of community, but I'm curious, has there ever been a time where someone's helped you feel like you belong?
Honestly, I think the city of Austin in general, more so than any city I've ever been to, when I walked into some of these places like 6th Street, and don't get me wrong, there's really nice spaces, but parts of Austin that are truly Austin, the artists, the musicians, the LGBTQ, I mean, that's what really made me feel like I found my place. So I would really want to give thanks to the city of Austin for really fostering that.
That's amazing. I love the city of Austin as well. I'm a little biased though. It's pretty great here.
It's very easy to be biased.
Yes, and you get a little comfortable. You visit somewhere else, you're like, wait a second.
It's not Austin.
Yeah, it's not the same. and our last question is, if you can go back in time and give your younger self a piece of advice, what would that be?
Show yourself some grace and mercy. Even in the times where, I would never think yelling at a friend of mine for messing up or failing, I should remind myself back then, I'd have a lot less gray hair. That's why I color my hair all the time. Don't tell anybody. That I think that just show yourself some grace and mercy. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to fail along the way. And if you're going to extend that to somebody else, you probably should extend it to yourself too.
Absolutely. And I feel like you give me that response with the wealth of knowledge you have now. But how would you tell someone of that adolescent age the same piece of advice, something that they can interpret?
Well, I think we both can reflect even 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. You can tell yourself that, but whether you're going to absorb it and listen to it is a different thing. And I think, honestly, my stubbornness and, frankly, my narcissism and my ego as a young person, I don't know whether I could have grasped it then. I would like to think I could, but if I'm being honest, I don't think I could have been. But I think if you can, however media form, to talk to somebody that we meet today that's coming in their way up, try to share some of those things, but do it in a way where it doesn't talk like you're talking down to them. You treat them like an equal. I think that would be the best thing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Juan, for sharing your story with us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the convention.